Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, hi there, good sir. What brings you to the meadow this fine morning?
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yes.
Well, I was standing here enjoying the sunrise thinking the same thing myself. It is about time for breakfast, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I invite you over to my house, but it's nothing much. Just a simple place I even hold to myself with nothing but straw.
A house made of straw?
Oh yes, some might call it quaint, but I call it home.
Well, in that case, little pig, let me in.
Oh well, there's no need bothering going home. In fact, a picnic right here in the meadow sounds perfect, don't you think?
A picnic here in the meadow?
Oh yes, I was thinking a nice bit of slop would make for a fine breakfast.
Slop. Oh, wait, what?
We should just have breakfast right here.
Oh, okay, sure. Am I a fool? Or is this a little too easy? Breakfast here in the meadow sounds perfect.
Excellent. What sounds good to you?
Bacon.
Oh well, that's not
Ham.
exactly what I had in mind.
Sausage.
Okay, this breakfast menu. It sounds great. Bacon, ham, and sausages, you say?
Yes.
Yum.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be nice on this lovely morning?
Yes.
I know just a place for such a meal. Follow me. You know, there just so happens to be a lot of little pigs who live around here in the meadow.
Is that so?
Oh yes, 33 at last count.
33?
Lots of little piggies.
And it's all right here in this meadow?
Yes, it's like our own little pig commune, or you might call it a pig buffet. All the bacon and ham and sausages you could ever hope for.
And it's right here for the taking?
Oh yes, it's a total pigsty. It's a total pigsty in the meadow. And if you go just a little further in that direction, you'll find pockets you like to make all your wildest wolfy dreams come true.
No kidding.
Would I lie to you? Why? There's an entire banquet there for the taking. Like bacon,
Bacon?
ham, and sausages.
Sausages.
So what you waiting for, big guy? No. If you go get it, if you want, that is.
I do.
So what you waiting for, big guy? Go get it. That was too close. Much too close. Okay, so here's the deal. That was the big bad wolf. And in case you didn't notice, it's clearly here to check us little pigs and have us all for dinner. I summarized he wanted to eat meat, but I was able to come up with a smart and misdirection. That's right. You may have heard stories on me. Yes. I built my house out of straw, but I've got brains up here, thank you very much. Street smart, some say. No one ever gives me credit. Everyone thinks I'm just a dumb little pig, but I'm not. After all, I outsmarted the clever, conniving carnivore, didn't I? And I still have my dignity intact. I didn't have to resort to lies to get the nasty old wolf out of my scent, because it's true. There are 33 of us little pigs that live around here in the meadow, including myself. And if we're not very careful, he might eat all 33 of us up. Oh dear. I'm sorry to leave you hanging. Time is with the essence. I must go warn the others that the big bad wolf is on the prowl.
It was early in the morning when he first showed his face. You know that time of day when the sun is rising but the damp fog of night still lingers? I was hot on another case, a pearl snatching case for some swine, if you know what I mean. Anyway, the trail had gone cold
Where's the buffet I was promised?
when he walked into my life.
Little pigs, let me in!
That's right, it was the big bad wolf. I was onto him from the start. I knew his game. He was here for one thing, and one thing only. To find and devour us. So naturally, I just played it cool. I was undercover, so I knew I better not draw attention to myself. You see, that's how it's done in this business. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. I could stick with my current case, or I could find out more about this big bad wolf that was on the loose. At the risk of casting my own pearls before swine, I decided it best to trail the big bad wolf and keep a close eye on him.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. You know, I'm starting to think that there aren't any What was that? Never mind, where was I? I'm starting to think that the pig in the straw hat lied to me. Where's the bacon? Where's the ham? And where's the sauce? Did anyone else feel that rush of air? Just must have been the morning breeze, I guess. Anyway, I'm starving. I hadn't had a decent meal in, I can't even remember. And like a fool, I believed that pig. Where's the piggy banquet? Where's my breakfast? Oh, I see what's going on here. But that can't be a pig. They aren't that fast.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's so. Pigs aren't fast, they're lazy and slow. Everyone knows that.
Oh, you haven't met me then, have you?
And who are you?
They call me Speedy. I'm the fastest pig in the meadow. Want a race? Oh, come on, bet you I can beat you that fence first.
Hard pass.
Oh, what you worried about? Scared I'll win?
No, I'm just not interested. I'd rather play a different sort of game. After all, I do like playing with my food.
Oh, I like it. Tag, you're it.
Well, I also enjoy fast food. Oh, well, I was wrong. Not all pigs are slow.
Oh, hello there.
Just a minute.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am now. Just a little out of breath, that's it.
But aren't you the big bad wolf?
I am.
I've heard of you. Aren't you supposed to be full of hot air?
Ha ha. You can crack your jokes. I'm not usually this sort of breath, because have you seen how fast that pig is? Where'd he go?
Oh yeah, you must have met Speedy. He's quick. And speaking of quick, can I interest you in instant pre-approval for a long-term mortgage?
What? No.
No problem. We also offer home improvement loans. To sign on the dotted line, your renovation dreams can come true in minutes.
No. My den is fine the way it is.
Okay then. How about a savings account? You never know when you might need a little something for a muddy day.
No, I just want breakfast.
Gotcha. I have just the thing for you. It's a No Hassle Rewards membership credit card with triple points on all restaurant food purchases.
No. I don't need a credit card.
Well, if you ever need little financial assistance, keep me in mind. Here's my card. I work down at the piggy bank. Come by any time.
The piggy bank? Seriously, what kind of meadow is this? Where is that fast pig?
What kind of meadow is this, you ask? And what kind of pigs are we? What is a pig at all? And what is a meadow? What is anything really? Some pigs are big, some pigs wear wigs, and there are pigs who eat figs, and pigs who do jigs. I know a pig who built a house made of twigs, and I know another pig who just likes to dig. Dig, 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 fig, wig, twig. I know a fuss pig who likes to zag and zig, and then there's a pig who rigs and conflicts. Me, I'm just a pig who digs poetic gigs. But I know some smart pigs who built whirly gigs, and all sorts of cool thingamajigs. What kind of meadow is this, you ask? And what kind of pigs are we? We are the pigs of the meadow. 33 little pigs are we.
But you know what they always say? They always say, slow and steady wins the race.
Oh hey, don't I know you?
You can't fool me with your tricks, Speedy.
Oh yeah, we do know one another.
I'm going to win this race. I am.
Oh, not if I can help it.
He thinks he'll beat me, but he won't. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, hey there. Did you by any chance see a really fast pig running by here just now?
Oh yes I did. That was Speedy, the fastest pig in the meadow. We're having a race right now, and I'm going to beat him. I am.
Okay. But which way did he go?
He went that way.
Awesome, thanks! Wait a second. Why spend all my time catching a fast pig when I could just catch a slow pig?
Did you need something else?
Yes indeed.
And what might that be?
Breakfast!
Yank!
I'm gonna...
Slow and steady, steady as she goes.
Steady as she goes, me hearties. Steady now. Ahoy! You there! Drop the anchor, matey. We lie low here for the night. I smell a scurvy dog on the prowl.
Seriously? A pirate ship? What kind of meadow is this?
Meadow? This here's no meadow. Why, this be the salty polka, if you must know. The grandest ship that's ever sailed the high seas. First captain by the most famous pirate pig Blue Snout. And who might you be?
I'm the big bad wolf.
That's so. What makes you so big and bad?
I can huff, I can puff, and I can blow a house down.
I don't believe ya.
It's true.
Well, if you be telling me no lies, Wolf, then maybe I have a use for you on me crew.
Your crew? Are they all pigs?
Aye, but I fear you look like a landlubber, and there's not but seaworthy scoundrels on this ship.
No, that's definitely me. I'm a seaworthy scoundrel.
If that be so, then give that sail a good huff and puff. Let's see what use we might have of it.
Easy.
You were nothing but a landlubber. That sail didn't even flutter.
No, wait, that's not fair. Give me another chance.
Blimey! Arr! I can see you're no better than a bilge rat. But you could be good swabbing the decks. How are you with a mop, matey?
A mop? Never used one. Ooh, but maybe I can be behind the wheel and...
Just as I suspected. I know a mutiny when I see one.
No, I'm in first mate. How about first mate?
Arr! A mutiny it is. You'll be doing nothing but walking the plank now, you scurvy dog! Arr!
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news. This just in. Big Bad Wolf is on the loose tonight. We have several reports coming in of a big bad wolf out here on the prowl in the meadow. Here with us now to give us a first-hand report is Farmer Pig.
Well, I've seen some wolves in my time. That much is true, but I can't say I saw that particular wolf firsthand, so to speak.
So, are you saying you lied about a big bad wolf being out here on the prowl?
Nah, that's true enough. I heard all about it from my cousin of mine, who comes running up to me, in this tizzy, and telling me about this big bad wolf that's huffing and puffing out here in the meadow.
The meadow, you mean?
That's what I said, the meadow. Now, you heard about the pig who built his house out of straw, ain't you?
Yes.
Of course you have. Well, that's my cousin, my second cousin once removed. That's where I heard it, and the way I'm told the big bad wolf is roaring and huffing and puffing.
Can you tell us what he sounded like?
Land sakes, they say he sounded like a damn tornado, a doggone freight train. They say he sounded like woo chugga chugga woo 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 chugga chugga woo 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 chugga chugga.
And there you have it, folks. The big bad wolf huffs and puffs like a tornado and a freight train. We'll bring you more breaking news as it happens, but for now, back to the studio.
I'm telling you, there's a big bad wolf in the loose.
I ain't scared of no wolf.
Well, you might be when he blows that steakhouse of yours.
That's never gonna happen, sister.
Oh, how can you be so sure?
My house is indestructible.
Well, you better hope so.
It is. Oh my, did you feel that?
That tiny breeze?
Right. Oh no, there it is again.
What's got you so? Oh, I know, you worry.
I know what you're thinking, but my house is just fine. No little breeze is gonna. Oh no, gotta go.
I try to tell him.
Can I get real with you all? I mean, I've seen some things in my day. I've dealt with a kid named Peter. That did not go well for me. And you've all heard about the boy who cried wolf. That was a fun story. I like to think I was the hero in that one. All I'm saying is that I've seen some things in my day, but nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared me for this. 1, 2, maybe even 3 pigs I could have handled. But 33 of them? I mean, what's the catch? It feels like I'm the big bad guy in every story, and nothing's ever gonna change. What's a big bad wolf supposed to do? Excuse me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes. I'm just a wolf standing in front of a camera, asking it to love me. Man, I do need to get some food in my stomach. I don't think that's my stomach.
Can you tell us more about your lead role in the flick with dinosaurs? What was it called again?
Jurassic Park.
Of course, how could I forget?
It's only one of the biggest and most important movie franchises of the era.
Right. What was it like playing to a green screen? How were you able to capture those moments on film when there weren't any real dinosaur pigs on set?
Oh, but there were.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting those were actual dinosaur pigs?
The camera never lies, love. Who says you can't put lipstick on a pig? Now come on, dearie. Surely you have something more interesting to ask me about.
Yes, of course. You were recently spotted having dinner and getting cozy with a certain rock star.
Oh.
Would that be Bruce Hamspring, the boss hog?
And?
Is the gossip true? Are you two a couple?
Possibly, but I'm no one to kiss and tell.
Also recently spotted cavorting at a Hollywood party with a famous TV star. Would that be John Hamm, star of hit show Mad Pigs?
We're just good friends. And what exactly do you mean by cavorting? Who even talks like that?
Are you two an item, Mr. McCoy?
Of course not. Like I said, we're old friends. And even if we were sparking up a casual romance, how is that anyone's business but ours?
Inquiring minds want to know, man.
Well, inquiring minds should worry more about themselves and keep their piggy snout out of others' business. And don't call me ma'am.
Shirley.
Don't you want to ask me more about my philanthropic work?
No, not really.
Well, perhaps your audience is interested in hearing about one of my more independent films.
No.
I'm up for a Hammy this year. You haven't asked me one thing about that.
Right, but we'd rather know about your ongoing feud with Taylor Swine. Could you give us any dates?
Alright, that's it. I've had enough of this mockery. Do you know who I am?
Yes,
I'm a respected star of the stage and screen. The one, the only Shirley McOink. And I insist on being taken seriously. This interview is over.
Wait. Celebrities, right?
That breeze, it chills to the bone. I know such wind. It only brings misery and bad fortune. Yes, winter's coming. Come no closer, state your name! State your name! I'm the big bad wolf. Very well. I'm Ned Pork of Hasselpork. What brings you to the north?
Well, there was this fast pig, and a dinosaur pig, and
who do you serve? And what do you want with the pigs of the north?
I'm just hungry, and a bit lost.
I have no food to spare, but I can show you the way back to the road.
That way, thanks.
Hey, but take heed, wolf. Winter is coming, and you never know what might be waiting for you in the meadow.
Wait a second. Did I just let another pig fool me? Pig in a blanket, no less. A pig in a blanket. Yum!
Yes, winter's coming.
Oh, hi there.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Is this the way to the road?
Pardon-moi, non pas laisse le pain.
You see, I'm trying to find the road. There's this big, crazy pig with a sword, and he's chasing me, and...
No parles le pain. Tu parles français?
No, I don't speak French. You see, I'm trying to find the road.
Ah, oui.
No, the road.
Ah, les cordes.
No, I need to get to the road.
Ah,
Yes.
oui.
Yes.
La route pourquoi?
Pork what?
Pourquoi? Why? Oui.
Why? Because I need to get back on the road to the meadow so I can devour some pigs.
Ah, no bueno.
Wait, are you speaking Spanish now?
Adios, mi amigos.
Did I just let another pig fool me? Porcoy, oui. I should have known.
Welcome to this and Little Piggy's Kitchen. We have a very special show for you today.
That's right. Today we are making roast beef.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Roast beef, right?
Do pigs even eat meat?
And the answer to that is, of course they don't.
Ha! She makes a funny joke, yes?
Okay, no more joking.
Today we are making a very special family recipe.
A meal that goes back a many generations.
Today we are making Mama Pig's very special slop parmesan.
Now, let's get right to it.
First, when making the slop parmigiano, you must have the slop.
Now, any old slop will do for this recipe. So let's see what we have here in our bucket today.
Bravo! We have an apple core, some melon rinds, and Mamma me a banana peel. It's our lucky day. Some kidney beans and some leftover oatmeal. You know, I remember when Mama used to make this for us when we were just a wee little piggies back in Sicily. She used to say to us, don't grind slop too much. And Mama is always right, of course. If you grind it just right, mwah. Now, once we have our slop ground up, we make them into patties. Just like so. Perfecto! Now for a little marinara on top. Now we sprinkle some freshly grated Parmigiano. You can never have too much cheese. Into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. Bon appetit! Delicious! Join us. There you have it. Mama Pig's very famous slop parmesan. Join us next week when we make our very famous slop pizza. Ciao!
What's that delicious smell? Another pig, perhaps. Let another one get away from me. But don't worry, Wolfie, there's 33 pigs in this meadow. I'll get one yet.
This is the final boarding call for passengers Franklin and Vienna Sausage for flight 144 to Pensacola.
That was weird.
Franklin and Vienna Sausage, please proceed to gate 16 immediately.
Maybe if I just wait here, a pig will just walk right up to me.
Come on, Vienna, we're going to be late. We must hurry, darling. I'm hurrying, Frank, I'm hurrying. Well, not fast enough. Didn't you hear the announcement?
Last call for passengers Franklin and Vienna Sausage. The doors will be closing in 1 minute.
You see? No, I'm hurrying. Can't you see I'm going as fast as I can? Seriously, Frank Sausage, I love you, but sometimes you're just the worst.
Hello there.
Oh, sorry, no time to stop and chat. We have a plane to catch.
A plane?
Yes, we're flying to visit Frank's mother, Patty. Patty Sausage, of the Pensacola Sausages. She lives right on the beach. Oh, I just can't wait for that sunshine and wet sand. I can picture myself rolling in it now. Well, that's not going to be happening if we don't catch this plane.
Since when do pigs fly?
Since never if we don't catch this plane. Come on, we need to go.
Wait! I needed to tell you about some timeshares I'm selling. Dang it, they're gone.
Hello, welcome to the meadow. And how may I make your trip more comfortable today?
Well, I'm actually quite hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we are not serving any meal service on our flight today. But I do have some pretzels.
No thanks.
Peanuts?
Definitely not.
Pretzels, peanuts, pretzels, peanuts, pretzels, peanuts?
No, you get those peanuts away from me. I'm allergic. Does anyone have an EpiPen?
No, but I do have some pretzels and peanuts.
Just help. Emergency.
In event of emergency, such as loss in cabin pressure, your oxygen masks will appear in front of you. Please put on your own mask before assisting other piglets around you.
Just get me a glass of water.
In case of a water landing, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device.
Just get me out of here, you fool.
Emergency exits are located at the front, back, and center of an aircraft. Typical. No one ever listens to a pre-flight safety speech.
Hey there. Yeah, you.
some rich dame the other day, and there's this detective that's been, sorry, gotta go.
Well, I've been trying to track down this big bad wolf, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of his chinny chin chin. I've looked all over this meadow, except for behind that tree. I don't suppose you've seen him lately, have you? What? You have? Behind that tree, you say? Nah, no wolf there. Just a plain old pine tree. Oh, hello there.
No time to talk. I've got a race to win.
Okay, then. Anyway, I'm either going to catch this wolf, or I'm going to catch that swine who stole those pearls off Miss Piggy galore. A bunch of pine needles were left behind at the scene, so I suspect his hideout somewhere in the forest nearby. The papers have been calling him the porcupine bandit. Get it? Porcupine. Yeah. I thought it was a stretch too. The paper will do anything for a good headline.
You almost gave me away there. Not sure I should be trusting you. I need to find a way to escape. As you can see, the detective is after me for stealing those pearls. I'm a wanted pig. Here comes more trouble.
Okay, time to get serious. I'm sure there's a pig around here somewhere. Sure smells like one. Here, piggy. Come out, wherever you are. I know you're hiding here somewhere. I smell a pig.
Oh, is that so?
What?
Think you're being funny, dear laddie?
Didn't see you there, officer.
Sure you didn't, but I heard you loud and clear. Think you smell a pig, do you?
That's not what I meant, sir.
What a bunch of malarkey. Think you're some kind of comedian, do you?
No, sir.
Well, how about I take you downtown and you can tell it to the magistrate? Don't forget to look at the Irish, sonny boy. Because we're going to see how funny she thinks you are.
No thanks.
Hey! Wolf in the middle!
Phew, that was a close one.
Extra! Porcupine bandit meets at large. Read all about it.
Get your paper here. Fast pink, slow pig, race to the finish.
3 little pigs complete new home construction. Read all about the upcoming ribbon cutting ceremonies right here in the evening swine.
Danger, big bad wolf lurks in the meadow. Be on the lookout. All details in the evening swine. Extra!
Read all about it.
This wolf is going to be trouble for us all.
Nah, I still say it's full of hot air. What do you say, brother?
Yes, this is the perfect spot for my hot matcha.
No! About the wolf!
Man, I've got more important things to think about.
Aren't you right, Apple?
Not in the least. I built a good strong house out of brick and mortar. And there's no way anyone is going to get in. Why are you worried about your houses?
Of course not. I've got a good house.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, your house recently collapsed that tiny breeze, if I can remember.
So, I put it back together again and it's fine. Perfectly safe. Just needs a little TLC sometimes.
Then what's the problem?
Is a big bad wolf at large?
Yeah, a big, bad wolf. Oh my, did you hear that?
What should we do?
Well, I don't believe either one of your homes are secure. So I say we all head back to my place and write things out until this wolf is yesterday's news.
Really?
You let us stay with you for a while?
Of course I would. I've extra room. And it means keeping you two safe from the big bad wolf. Are you kidding me? We family, aren't we? Now come on, that wolf may show up again anytime. Best to be indoors.
the news about that wolf tour? It's bad news, all right. Bad news. Lucky for me, I saw all this coming long ago, and I'm prepared. All them other things up there thought I was a fool for building this underground bunker. But who's having the last laugh now, huh? Them other pigs up there, they don't know. I've been preparing for the dark times like these for years, and I'll be safe down here while the rest of them are in grave danger. See, I've got 3 years of rations down here in my bunker. Got me some canned corn here. Let's see what else. Some canned grits, canned slop, and my favorite, canned candy apples. Them other pigs up there, they've just been eating and sleeping and rolling around in the mud and sun all this time without a worry in the world. I tried to tell them, we've got to be prepared for the worst, folks. Yeah, they made fun of me for preparing for the end of times, but who's laughing now, huh? Sure, they called me a worrywart and a conspiracy theorist. They even called me the groundhog. That's right, the groundhog. But I'll tell you what, I'll wear that name like a badge of honor, right? Because it means I outsmarted all you fools and planned ahead. I didn't build no house of straw, sticks, nor bricks. Now, all of those are security problems. It's true, even the brick house. Don't believe me? 2 words, chimney. That's why I built my home here, totally secure, off the grid, off the radar. I am the groundhog, and I have nothing to be afraid of down here.
Well, I do declare, I think I've lost my family fortune. I only have one of a kind. 1 10 of hearts, 1 jack of hearts, 1 queen of hearts, 1 king of hearts, and 1 ace of hearts.
That's not a royal piggy flush. That's impossible.
Well, as my daddy always said, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it, darling.
It just can't be.
What, have I done something wrong?
You're darn right you have. You're a no-good, low-down cheating sap. That's what you've done.
Oh, is that right? Little old me, a cheat. You've got me all wrong, cowboy.
Get back, man. What brings you to these parts, Wolf?
I've got a score to settle.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. A bunch of pigs have been making me look like a fool, and I can't have that.
Yeah. What say you and I take this outside and settle this man oh man?
Let's go.
No, stop!
Best stay out of this, man.
Not a chance, Roman. Let's settle this right here now. Wolf, unless you just together.
Try me!
10 pieces!
You're wrong.
I don't think you want to be doing this, man.
I set up your trap, you old cowpoke. I know what I'm doing. I step back unless you want a piece of me too. Well, what are you waiting for, Wolf? Draw!
Ah! No! No! Stop! Ah! It's not fair!
And don't ever come back around these parts again. This meadow ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Oh, I've had it with these pigs! I'm supposed to be faster, smarter, and scarier than they are. They're supposed to be afraid of me.
Is that so, Wolfie? Well, I'm not afraid of you and I'm taking you in.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's right.
For what crime?
For being a prowling, scheming wolf, that's what.
But surely it's not a crime to be a wolf.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. Tell it to the judge. You're a danger to society.
But then I have a right to an attorney, don't I?
All right.
Hey, that's my update today.
Not much. Just a perp here requesting a lawyer.
Okay, yeah, and what's his orders there?
This is the big bad wolf. He's been prowling the meadow for days.
Who's this?
Your lawyer.
And the detective there, he tells me you're a persona non grata.
What?
You're someone who's unwelcome.
Ega, I'm not inclined to ute elpe uye oute.
But I have the right to an attorney.
Rapspe ukbe I onde okwe honorbe okre, okay?
What?
She doesn't work for free.
I'm confused. Why is she speaking like that?
She's a lawyer. All lawyers talk like that. They speak in pig Latin. Surely you had a lawyer before with a rap sheet like yours.
Of course. But not a pig one.
Vis-a-vis, perma tempore, we udke ude little adique opre, okay? What you say?
It's exactly what I want to know. What did she say?
She doesn't work for free, but she's prepared to help you out in exchange for something in return.
Ergo, if I elpe uye, you have to honest per to evene ite ime.
Huh?
But I promise not to ever eat her.
Okay, whatever you want.
And infinitum yea.
Forever!
Fine, I'll never eat you, forever.
Erive elwe, amuvre elve antase.
What? Are you serious?
Eshe, ma anple azane mitike enie anskre.
But he's the big bad wolf.
And it's a one ankrate ute ibe igbe abe ufwe.
What did she say?
She says there's no crime to be a big bad wolf.
Ha! Told you. Thanks, Ed.
Well done, you let the big bad wolf get away.
Until you mitke ankre uye anke tende imhe.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Uye anke andre ode ustre.
Lawyers and the stupid legalese this week.
That was a close one. Now where might I find some pigs to eat? Ah!
Hello, Wolf.
Where'd you come from?
Good question. Confucius says, the man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, but the man who does not is a fool for life.
I didn't even hear you. How'd you do that?
Ninjas are silent, but deadly.
Okay, but seriously, how did you do that?
Confucius says, silence is a true friend who never betrays.
What?
Confucius says, real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance.
Oh, hey now! Ah! Oh, okay. I did not see that coming.
I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand.
Hey, who's that? Oh, it's Sloping!
I've done it. I've beaten Frostpig.
Well done, Sloping. You are wise indeed, for it is written, it does not matter how slow you go, as long as you do not stop.
I made it! I won!
But I was here first.
No. I'm the fastest pig in the land.
Not today, Frostpig.
Well, can't argue with that. I saw it myself.
Come on, it's piggy
But while you're all here...
Come on, you're too slow.
If you make a mistake and do not correct it, it is called a mistake.
I'll get you, pig!
Only the wisest and dumbest never learn.
I've had enough of these pigs! That's it! I've had it with these pigs, and I'm going to get one of these 33 little pigs if it's the last thing I do!
Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Company, halt. Fall out.
Grrr!
Da cheetah, da cheetah.
You cannot defeat me. Oh yeah? Says who?
Says my algorithm.
We'll see about that. Ouch! Ow! Good my list. Ow! 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 Ow!
You're out of line, Private. At ease.
What?
I said at ease, Private.
Who are you?
Are you questioning a senior officer, Private? Are you questioning your superior? You no good, low-lying, good-for-nothing, mangy dog.
No, sir. I mean, ma'am.
That's more like it. Now fall out or I'll have you on serious grunt work before you can say, yes, Sergeant.
So yes, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Fnickly, fnickly.
You must leave this meadow.
Oh yeah, says who?
Says my master,
And who might that be?
the pig who built his house from bricks.
Oh, him. I know better than to deal with him again.
Whoa, we mean to get him all.
You're mine, Super Pig.
Ha! That will never do. I'm faster than a speeding bullet.
How about this?
Ew.
And this.
Take this.
Ow! 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 Ow!
I thought I told you to fall out, soldier.
All right, this girl again.
Insubordination. Drop and give me 20, Private.
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am.
As for the rest of you, fall in. Company march. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4.
Ow. All right. I've had enough. Try as I might, it seems like I'm no match for the 33 little pigs in this meadow. I guess it's time to forget about any bacon, ham, and sausage, and move on to greener pastures then. But where am I going to find something to eat?
Over the meadow and through the woods to grandmother's house I go.
Oh, a basket of delicious goodies. Say, little girl, have you seen how beautiful the flowers are